Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. If you're stopping by for the first time, my name is Vahe, and currently we are in my 2020 Toyota Supra. Today we're headed to Eastside Motoring to drop off the Supra because we're getting some sweet mods installed. Head over there, I'm going to show you the product, and then we're going to have the parts installed, and then we'll go for a test drive with the car. But we're getting some awesome goodies installed on the car. We can get some power mods, and aesthetically they're going to look super nice compared to everything we have in the stock engine bay. Also, for those of you that are judging, we're currently in quarantine / lockdown mode due to COVID, if you will. I can't get a haircut, so the barbers are all closed, unfortunately, so I look all disheveled and whatnot, so I apologize in advance. But yeah, let's start the car and head over to Eastside Motoring, and we'll go from there. Alright, we just arrived at Eastside Motoring. This video is going to be a little different than my previous videos, only because Eastside Motoring and generally everywhere right now during this coronavirus quarantine and social distancing situation, I really can't be hanging out in the showroom or in the back, just out of respect and just to keep my distance for the business. So what I'm going to be doing is Brian and the team here will film as much as they can with my equipment as things are being installed and adjusted and moved and whatnot, and then I will implement that into the video, at least for the installation portion of the parts that are going in the car. I haven't mentioned it already. The parts that are going on the car are the Eventuri carbon fiber cold air intake system and the box, and then as well as the Eventuri carbon fiber, like gorgeous carbon fiber engine cover to replace that bland plastic stock one. Oh, enough of me talking. Let's head inside and let me figure this out and see what's gonna happen, and then go on from there. All right, stay tuned. Well, while I'm here and waiting, actually, let's see what kind of cars they have right now. It's like a FDRX7, needing some work clearly, but still looking clean. Pop-up headlights. Urus. Oh, damn. Nice wheels. 750i. My baby. Oh, let's check this out. There's a BMW i8 here. Not usually the biggest fan of them, but this looks pretty clean. Cool wheels. Looks pretty dope. Looks like what, a body kit maybe? Some fenders, actually, fender flares. Cool. Look at that. Is it though? I don't know. Can't tell. Just because it has the Brabus up front, I'm not sure if it actually is a full kit. I really don't see too many of these here in the Northeast. It might be. It might actually be, actually. Oh, it's the new gen. Look at that. The screens inside. Multi-screen dash. Very nice upgrade. See, if I was ever in the market for a G-Wagon or ever wanted a G-Wagon, this would be the time, or this would be the gen that I would get. Because they started updating the interior and all the electronics and whatnot from the previous ancient models. That, in my opinion, for the price, just didn't look that luxurious. Alright, it's a little chilly. I'm gonna go back inside the car, wait here for a bit, and see what happens next.
Turbo looks like.
All right, we are back at Eastside Motoring. I came back to pick up the car. Brian and the crew basically installed the Eventuri carbon fiber cold air intake and the Eventuri carbon fiber engine cover. We're going to take a look at what it looks like right now on the Supra. I can tell you it looks so badass. I just took a quick peek, but here we go. So this thing looks amazing. The carbon fiber material, like the glossy finish on this is absolutely stunning. I'm hoping the camera can make it out, but in person, my God, this looks so beautiful. So much better than that crappy plastic, you know, cover that came stock. This Eventuri emblem, oh, it's such a nice touch. A little red pop, and then the intake, my God, this thing is gorgeous. All carbon fiber. There's actually a heat shield here for the turbo that it's got gold backplating. I don't know if you'll be able to make that out, but that is a gold backplating to help with the heat. And as you can see, they also molded in, just like the OEM carbon fiber box, so that you can install strut braces on the car without having any issues or having to, you know, adjust or cut into the intake, which is pretty sweet. And also, hint hint, we got something coming. Some additional rigidity pieces coming really soon too, just ordered, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, everything basically plug and play. It actually removed a lot of restrictions from the OEM intake. Had a lot of silencers and all these air boxes. As you can see, it's like completely open now. You can see the turbo and everything very easily. I mean, everything is just like down there, very clean, clear. I think the stock box was really restricting the sound, and believe it or not, I could actually still hear the turbo flutter and whistling and spooling with the stock box. So I can only imagine what it sounds like with the Eventuri intake system. I have not driven the car yet. I haven't even started the car yet, so I have the GoPros mounted as many places as I can. We'll go for a quick cruise. It is a little windy today, so if I can't get the sound just right today, I will film another clip with the GoPros to better sound clip. But we're gonna go for a cruise and see what this thing sounds like, and we should be getting a bit more horsepower too. It's like estimated roughly around anywhere between 15 to 20 horsepower gains at the crank, and somewhere similar, I think like 12 to 15 pound-feet of torque gains just from the intake. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see if we feel anything, but it should help with the throttle response as well, and it should help everything for the engine breathe better. So let's see how she does. We're in the cabin, we're in the car, it's all warmed up, so we're gonna go for a quick cruise and see if we can hear and feel the Eventuri cold air intake system in my new 2020 Toyota Supra. Down just a little, see if I can hear. Oh, I can definitely hear a like a blow-off valve type of sound. It's a lot louder. Nothing crazy as far as sound, but I can definitely hear. Yeah, it's definitely a nice subtle, you know, like I can hear the intake sound a little bit more than the stock box, and when I let go of the throttle or when I release the throttle, I can hear a little bit more of air pressure basically being released. It's not like excessive, but I can definitely hear it, and I haven't gone full load yet, so I'm wondering if it's going to be significant with full throttle or full load on the car. At the same time, the frequency intelligent exhaust system is so loud that I can barely tell. I can definitely hear the intake sounds. It definitely feels like I can feel a little bit more power. I think nothing excessive, but I definitely feel the throttle response is definitely a bit sharper from previously. Or with the stock box. So far, I'm loving it. Looks awesome. It definitely sounds a bit like better than stock. Turbo flutter is definitely louder. Huge thank you to Brian and the guys at Eastside Motoring for installing all these parts and in such a quick time. Huge shout out to Eventuri as well, because your system's amazing. It's gorgeous. I mean, the build quality is phenomenal. The carbon is just, I mean, flawless. It looks so beautiful. The intake is just amazing, and the installation process was not difficult at all, as you can see. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Really appreciate all the support, and if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Got tons of Toyota Supra content, tons of just automotive content in general coming very, very soon. But yeah, as always, thank you all so much for watching. Till next time, peace.